Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone else.
Tonight, we're going to watch a movie. I watched the trailer and it captivated me. And then I said, okay, I saw some faces there, which I recognized immediately. And I went and I Googled the cast. And we have Martin Scorsese himself playing in this movie. We have Al Pacino. We have Oscar Isaac. We have John Malkovich. We have Franco Nero, and so on and so forth. Big names. 2.5 hours movie called In the Hand of Dante. Alighieri, probably. So I am. Look, when I see Al Pacino, when I see these names, when I see Martin Scorsese, I need to watch the movie.
You have to watch the movie.
Period. So let's just go ahead and watch it. Okay. I can just tell you my feelings and my experience with these movies just by saying that I have the same feelings that I had after watching Highest to Lowest with Denzel. It's true. I mean, I had such big expectations, and honestly, I'm disappointed. I am.
Well, I don't know actors as you do, but I have to say that the name of the movie, the title, intrigued me. In the Hand of Dante. What are you going to do with that? In the Hand of Dante. It sounds so grand, so profound, so much of everything.
And the movie wants to be grand and profound.
And so,
at least that's.
But so I did have some sort of expectations or hopes, although probably not as many as you. I don't know if I have the same exact feelings about this one as with
Highest to Lowest.
Highest to Lowest. It's different. This one was a struggle to get through. Highest to Lowest had fun, dynamic dialogue. The lines were nice.
Easy. It was relatable, very relatable.
This one, there were a couple points in the movie where I was tempted to say, I'm giving up. I was tempted. I didn't, because I hate giving up. And I was like, okay, what if it turns really good after this?
Just like with a book.
Yeah.
You want to read it. You want to finish it.
In fact, the first moment where I felt that was maybe 20, 30 minutes in, and it was going from one to the next, and I thought, man, this makes no sense, but maybe it's just a long introduction. And it kind of was a long introduction. And then after that, there was a period of time where I thought, we're settling into something. Okay, I'm starting to connect. Okay, I think I'm figuring out. And I was.
It reminds me of something.
Again.
Go ahead, but I have to look something up.
I was hopeful again. I was thinking, okay, we're ready to dig into the meaty stuff now. The problem is, it never got meaty. It never got meaty. That's what I missed. Is it felt like it was set up for some real. Either challenging or intellectual or historic or moral something to sink your teeth into and really chew on for a bit. And it never gave me that. And it felt more like someone said, let's take some famous artist and sell something in his name.
That's interesting.
But it didn't really, and I hate to be so harsh, really. There were some interesting things about it. The setup was interesting. The way the present was shown in black and white, and the past was shown in color. And when I understood what was happening with that, it intrigued me. I thought, maybe this is going to be some sort of exploration of present versus past, and of course, all the characters, or at least the main characters, exist in both present and past.
Yes.
So that was a fascinating concept. I thought, oh, you could do this is going to be interesting to explore.
And this reminded me of a movie. I don't know if you watched it with Tom Hanks, Cloud Atlas. That's what I was
I don't think I've seen
Cloud Atlas, where you have the same thing. But it's present and future in Cloud Atlas. But you have the same characters playing different roles.
Okay.
One in present, just like here, present, but this is present and past.
Present. Yeah, this is present
and
and
I was
past.
like, okay, what's the idea? Is that whoever you are, that's who you are, no matter the time, you know?
It didn't. No, I didn't feel like it was really going that direction. I was thinking it was more maybe an exploration of how would Dante have been in the modern age if Dante existed now? Or is this going to be a modern recreation of, shall I say, I mean, these were just thoughts that I was hoping, kind of thinking maybe it will go here. Dante's, is this, I thought for a little bit that it was going to be a sort of, shall I say a modern, as if the modern part of it, the present part of it, was a real life experience of Dante's work. Meaning, okay, it's all about his writings, his work. In the hand of Dante. What if you are in Dante's hand, and this is all not just in his writing, but you are in his hands, he's handling you. And what if this is something like, I thought that would be kind of frightening, but fascinating.
Yeah.
And instead, it was just kind of a bland story of kind of, okay, it's the same characters in a different era, in a different age, and they still fall in love with each other, and okay, they go off and do their thing, and 2.5 hours for that?
It was, to me, it was like a mishmash, like a, it's not, is it a crime movie? No, it's not, although it could have been.
It could. That's the other thing. Yeah, it tried to be too many things.
Yeah. Like, is it?
Is it a romance? Is it a crime movie?
Yeah, it could be. But it's not. That's not the point.
Is it a historic drama?
It's a historic drama.
Is it a horror film? Is it a horror movie? Is it? It's all these different, trying to be all these different things.
And I'm truly baffled. I think I'm trying to remember, but I don't think I felt like this ever before after watching a movie, thinking, okay, so what's the point? What?
That's why I say I feel like somebody took a great famous artist who created some world-changing, life-changing, profound works, and decided to use his name to sell some of their own mediocre creations. And that's harsh. That's incredibly harsh.
Bad.
It sounds bad.
Especially when we have these names involved, and it's Martin Scorsese. And okay, the movie, the way it was shot, scenes, actors, everything, brilliant, amazing. I mean,
but sterile.
Sterile?
Meaning, as much as these actors were great in their roles, the movie itself never allowed them to really grab me.
I understand.
So it was.
Yeah, they didn't grab.
It was very distant. It was very distant and cold and.
Okay, and I have one more question.
Technical.
Yeah, I have one more question. Maybe I'm very ignorant. Maybe I just don't get it, but I don't. Okay, so I have to ask the question: why did they have to call in Pacino just for that 2-minute scene at the beginning. I thought, man, he must be all over the place. You call Pacino, it's...
Well, there again, if I'm going to stick to my guns, I'm going to say there again, you're using a great name for your own, to sell your own mediocrity. Look,
well, but look,
I'm not saying it has to be that.
Look,
I'm just saying that's how I feel
I understand,
right now.
but you see, there's a difference here. Dante is long dead and gone. Pacino accepted the role.
Sure.
So I'm a bit baffled. Look, this is either a grand, profound, amazing movie that we really don't get it. That's the truth. I mean, we don't get it.
That's possible.
And if it is, and you have a deeper understanding and you get it, let us know. I'm really curious. Or it is indeed a colossal failure. One or the other. One or the other. It's because if it would have been some, I don't know, some mediocre, low, actors, whatever, beginners, whatever. Oh, okay, they just put together a movie, whatnot. Okay. But these names, just like with Denzel, man, I have the highest expectations. That's it. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I am very disappointed. I really feel, look, although I enjoy the acting, the way they shot different scenes and whatnot, I still feel that I wasted 2.5 hours of my life. These were not enough for me to say, okay, I got something. It was,
for example, okay, what if it's trying to be not any of these genres that we named, whatever. What if it's trying to be a work of art in itself, right? And I'm thinking, all right,
okay,
but
that's a plausible
because
scenario.
it is kind of presented in a very artistic way.
Yeah.
Color, black and white, all the different
obviously
poetry, poetic lines, quoting things that are really not the way we speak in modern English anymore. And it's part of the story. So you have to be able to follow. But even if you're doing something like that, take this, was it Isaiah character, right? Isaiah.
That's Scorsese.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know. Isaiah. The lines, they're so bland. They're trying to be, it's as if he's trying to speak some profound truth. He's the mystic. He's the sage. He's the prophet. He's the Isaiah. But what nonsense. Okay. And what would you like me to take away from that?
Okay, enough with it. I feel bad, man.
If I keep talking, I'm just gonna say, really.
I feel bad. I feel bad laughing at these people. Look, I really do, because these are monsters. These are.
Well, okay. Now, from not a world famous, but a performer's perspective, let me tell you, even the greats can't be great all the time. I understand that. And but
no. Wait, look. No. Because I understand a performer gets up on the stage. It's not a good mood. It's a bad day. They might fall flat. That I understand. But this is something that was in the works for at least a year. You're developing, you're thinking, and you decide, we go for it.
Yeah.
No. It's not the same.
And they probably had a vision for it. You know what it wants to. But either we totally missed the boat,
which is
ourselves, or they totally missed the boat. One or the other. I don't know.
Look, okay. Long story short, I'm really curious. What do you think about this movie? I really I really want to know.
This is going to be interesting to hear from you.
Please share. We will read everything. We'll see you soon.